Today we are doing some doll crafting, so if you're interested, just keep watching. Hi YouTube! Welcome back to our channel, and today I have a little bit of a different style of video for you guys. Today, hi!
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
May I borrow a jersey?
In my closet, the only jersey I have is Ghostface. Okay, it's kind of worn out, and I want it back. It's one of my favorites.
It's because tomorrow's Jessup Day.
That's fine. It's hanging up. Sorry about that. My oldest granddaughter is very polite. At least asked me before she just jumps in my closet. So if you guys hear some side commotion, it's her. She's got a dress up at school tomorrow. And so you guys, today I feel like doing a doll craft. And so today's doll craft is we are changing out eye chips. That's right. I have 3 dolls off the top of my head that has just been waiting for their eye chips, which is Lunara, Aurora, and Jubilee. And so I thought it would be fun if we went up close. I go ahead and show you the eye chips that I got. I'm going to go ahead. We are going to go up close to do this showing. But I did actually get 3 different style of eye chips. And so I thought we could look at them together. And you guys could see me pick out. Originally, whenever I would change out eye chips, I would change out all 4 sets. But I have decided to go sparingly because I'm on that no-spin budget. Because I am trying to fix my teeth. I do have a broken tooth. So if you don't see me smiling like I usually do, and I am trying to change my camera angle, it is because of my mouth. Elephant in the room. It is because of my mouth. And so because of that, I am on a no-spend budget. Therefore, I cannot purchase any dolls or anything right now. And that's good. That's good. That's okay. I have plenty of dolls. I have plenty of everything, you guys. I would rather get my teeth fixed for health reasons because it broke off and it's still up in there. And so for health reasons, I have to at least save. And so that is what I'm doing. So the eye chips that I got, I actually originally had ordered these from Temu. And you know how long it takes to get things from Temu. So I had originally ordered it from Temu. They were wrong. So wrong. I don't think I showed it with you guys. I think I might have did it for a Cloud Insiders video. Then I am thinking about doing a little experiment with the eye chips that was wrong from Temu. And then the refund, which they immediately refunded me. That's one thing I can say about Temu is their refund policy is, so far I've never had an issue. As long as I have a picture, I send them the picture, I tell them what was wrong, they've immediately refunded me that day. Within the hour, I was always refunded. So I took the refund that I got from Temu and went and spent it at AliExpress on some new eye chips. And so I'm dying to do that with you guys. And so I don't know how many of you guys are going to be interested, but it is actually fun. And I'm going to take a before picture of each of the dolls, and then we're going to take an after picture when I get their set of eye chips in. And then we're going to compare them side by side. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. I can't remember where I was going with that. I'm only changing out 1 set though. I'm going to go and save them because you never know what eye chips I need in the future, and I have been without eye chips for a while. So one of these is like a budget package. I think it's like $5, and you get like 20 different pairs of eyes. But anyway, before we go dive down close and we go ahead and take on this fun little project, it will not take long at all to do, and I'm so excited to see the results and to look through all the different colored eye chips to pick out what ones we are going to put in the dolls. I just want to give you guys a couple of very quick friendly reminders. We will be going live on Saturday, 2:00 p.m. Central for all my Cloud Insiders and 2:30 p.m. Central for everyone else. And I do offer a monthly membership. It's right down there. If you hit that join button, it is $4.99 a month. And it does come with lots of perks. You get to go live with only me. You get early access to videos. And it comes with a lot. And so anyway, we do have that going on every Saturday. That is an every Saturday thing. And I do ask that if you do come and join our lives, please no body shaming. And let's make it fun for everybody. My last live did not go well. it was just turning into a big nasty fest, and so I don't do that kind of stuff on my channel. I'm very modest, and I don't do that, and so I immediately shut down my live because of it. So hopefully this Saturday it is going to go a little bit better. This week's Maddie Monday, we're kicking off Halloween. Well, Halloween is what, Friday? So we're kicking off Maddie Monday, kicks off Thanksgiving season. And so with that, I'm not absolutely for sure if my Maddie sisters, which I will make sure and link all of them down in my description box below, if my Maddie sisters did not agree to this, but I'm thinking we're going to do a subscriber appreciation day of how thankful we are for you guys. And so I'm not too sure yet, but if you guys want to partake, you can in that. Otherwise, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy, and just, we're very thankful for you guys. And so we're thinking along some line of that to kind of kick off Thanksgiving. And I have not got an ulterior color, so I will land better on that a little bit later in the week. We also have we've got our Battle of the Universes going on, and that is a collab that I do have going on with Living It, Loving It, Gigi Ma Style. And we just found out the last episode, McKenna has now got a security guard. That's right. What better security guard can you get than a werewolf? That's right. And so we do have that also going on over there in the universe right now. So you guys make sure and check out both of our channels. Well, you guys are already here, so for sure check out mine. But make sure you also go check out Living, Loving It, Gigi Ma Style. And so I want to say I do have... we do have Nancy Newsby coming up because she's going to be wrapping up Halloween. A little update on the Halloween. And then I probably will not come out with a Lolly and Pop or another Dread until next week once we are officially into November. And then we're going to be kicking off the Thanksgiving season with them. And you just never know. I do have another adventure in the works. It's not a Choose Your Adventure. It will be one video only. Kind of like my Enchanted Toy Tournament. Just gotta watch. Make sure you turn your bell notifications to find out what and when and how and what and everything that I do. So, what do you think? I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around. I really like being over there by the TV. This process that I'm fixing to do does not take long. But for anybody that's interested in doing something like this might interest you. So let's go ahead and do it, and let's get these eyes put in. Yes. Ooh. We're almost done with Halloween. That sounded kind of Halloweenish, so let's put the eyes in, shall we? Yes, they need to take out their eyes. Ow! And knock over my camera. Oh no. Alright, here we are with my three beautiful girls. We got Lunara, which is supposed to be the moon. I've also got Aurora, which is supposed to be daytime. And then I've also got Jubilee, which is one of my little candy clowns. And so here is the eye chips. And yes, I do got a lighter right there. And I do have everything that I'm going to put my camera on a tripod. But I wanted to try to show you guys this bunch of eye chips right here. These are the ones that... were like $1 something a pack, and it came with the 6 pairs. And then here is some more that's kind of like that. They have like bigger pupils. They were also $1 something. This whole row, and if you notice, they're not necessarily like, all of these were $4 and something, and there's 20 pairs of eye chips. So I think that out of all of these, we should be able to find something for all three of these girls. Okay, let me put you on a tripod real quick. All right, you guys, so here we are. And so one of the first things that I learned right away, you guys, is glue sticks. Oh my goodness. The first time I ever tried to do the eye chips, I tried to use, you know, the really skinny glue sticks. Oh, no. You need one that's going to fit over the eye chip. You see how that kind of fits? And you'll see here the first one. But so the first one I think I want to work on is let's go ahead and do Lenora, and I'm gonna put her stand right back there because I want to kind of put him back. And let me just show you guys her a little bit. Her eyes right now is stock blue. And so actually I'm going to pick out all 3 of my girls' eyes. So with her, I don't know. These are kind of attracting me. And they kind of seem like they would look more like moonlight. So I think I want these to be Lunara's. And then for Aurora, I think I want to do some very pretty, kind of thinking about going ahead and going with these because they're orange like the sun. So these are going to be Aurora's. And now Jubilee. Jubilee is a candy clown, and I kept her pink eyes. So with her, I'm choosing to get rid of her blue eyes. But I do not want to put blue eyes back in her. I want to put these. I think these are so pretty. Can you guys see? Okay. I am using the light that Barbie got me. It's over on this side here. But I do got my old ring light over on this side over here. Just to maybe try to light up both sides. And we'll find out in editing if this was an overkill. If I could just got away with one. But anyway, and so I think I'm going to go with these for a Jubilee. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these cleaned up and get it set up. And that way I can at least do one set with you guys. And then I'll do the other ones off camera. So I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. Here we are back. And I'm sorry. You guys are going to see me do this with her sideways. I'm so sorry. It is because she won't fit long-wise for you guys to see. Okay, so first of all, on the 1/6 Blythe dolls, because that's what my dolls are, they're all 1/6 scale. Their eye chips that they need is called 1/4, or not 1/4, I'm so sorry, you guys, 14 mm thin eye chip. They call them Kochankas, or something like that. And basically what it is, if you guys notice, they are super thin. There's no rounding dome or anything. They are literally flat and thin. And so you want to make sure, if you ever go do this yourself, 14 mm thin eye chips. I do not recommend getting them from Temu. Not because Temu is not great. It is because they don't have the right ones. Now, usually I do my eye chips whenever I do my dolls. But I did not have them and I did not want to wait. So there is a way, and you can also go and check out Living It, Loving It Gigi Mom Style, because Gigi also shows how to do this in a video. So you basically just take your glue stick and you just heat it up. You got to make sure it is hot enough to stick to that plastic. And then all you do is very carefully, whenever the doll is together, do not get, and you just attach it to that blue eye chip. Now I'm going to show you in 1 second. Make sure you attach it on good. And don't be afraid of, let me show you guys. And make sure, okay, I'm not losing any. Anyway, if you guys can see, if you guys can see what I've done, I'm putting the glue stick right here on this blue part of the eye, okay? And that way, whenever I pop out the eye chip itself, that part will come out, and then that's where we fit our new eye chips in. It is not hard at all to do. You just have to be patient and let this, you have to first of all make sure you get the glue stick heated up enough. That is your first thing you got to make sure and do, is get this glue stick heated up enough that it adheres to that plastic, because if you don't, it's not gonna pop out. And basically the eye chips that's in these dolls, they're like little plungers, so they have like a flat piece and then a piece, and it goes down in there. But what these are, if you notice, they're just the flat, like I said, flat on the back also. So they're going to fit in a ridge around the eye. And we're going to do that with, I just use clear Elmer's glue when I do it. You can use super glue, you can use tacky glue, I mean whatever will work. You just want to be careful. If you're using like super glue or something like that, you don't want to get the super glue itself onto the doll. But anyway, I did go through a lot of mistakes of looking at eye chips, and that's why I wanted to do this with you guys, because there is a difference, and you can mess up. And you got to be able to make sure their iMac will work over the eye chips. So yes, I have messed up. And these ones, like I said, I think for this whole pack of eye chips that I got, the extra ones, it was only like $11 and something. It wasn't that much, and I've got like a ton of eye chips to do tons of dolls. And I have thought about going through some of my other dolls over here, because I think I do want to work on some of my other dolls. And so here we go. And also another thing that I have learned, and I did not know this when I first started, is I'm not afraid of getting, now of course I don't want to get a ton of glue like and melt it on there, but if you get a little bit of glue onto the eye or here, it does most of the time pull off. Alright, you guys, let me see. Okay, and what you want to do, and it may not work the first time, and it did. And there you go. That's how easy. Did you see? I just had to wiggle it. Here is her eye chip that just came out, and here is what I'm talking about, the little plunger on the back, and those really do get stuck in there pretty good, and that came off really easy. So that is good. Lenora came off, and you just, for me, you want to make sure you grip it. See, that one did not. So, no worries. All I'm going to do is reheat this glue stick up and reattach it. Don't burn the hair, because burnt hair smell does not smell good. So, I may not have had it heated up enough or something, so I'm going to make sure I really heat it this time. And then I'm going to really make sure I adhere it really good this time. Okay. And that time it is, I'm trying to keep her eyelashes up out of it. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to make sure it's on there really, really good. We'll make sure it sits. And anyway, what else was I going to tell you guys about eye chips? You will be surprised. I'm so excited to do a before and after, because you're going to be surprised how much different your Blythe doll will look if you just do a simple eye chip change. So I will come back when I get this booger one out that's being a booger. Let me get it out, make sure everything's good, and then I will come back and show you how I put in the eyes next. All right, you guys, we are back, and oh my god, Lenora gave me problems. Yes, she did. So this eye here gave me so many problems to get out. It took me forever, and I lost her eyelash, but I think I glued it back on. And this is a perfect example of having trouble. So that is her, and so let me set her to the side, because as I was finishing up Lenora, I did go ahead and work on Aurora. And so that way you guys could see an eye actually being put in. And so, let me kind of turn you a little bit like that. Okay, so, with her, as you can see, I've already put one of the orange eyes in. And so, I'm going to show you guys, this has been drying on this one eye for a while. And so you basically just take it, grab it at the base, and this one came right out. Lenora's did not. Oh my goodness. She gave me problems. She gave me problems. And then I just take a little Q-tip, I dip it down in my clear glue, and I put it, you don't necessarily need it all over it, you just need it around the edges. Because as you can see with the eye out, or I hope you can, how it is in there. You got the different, like, and then what you do is you just take your eye, make sure it looks like the other eye. And so on the other eye, I made the little white kind of part up. And it's a little bit harder to do this whenever the doll is together. In other words, it is a lot easier to, and you can kind of spin that eye chip. There we go. It is easier to honestly put the eye chips in with the doll apart. And that is the true. Anyway, here is her with her eyes. And so I'm going to go ahead and do, let me get Jubilee down here.
Get out of the bathroom now.
Uh-oh. And so I am, let me go ahead and pull, oh, sorry you guys, I'm bumping the camera. Mama is in trouble. I didn't know the baby was wandering. Anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and do a Jubilee. And I'm going to go ahead and change out Jubilee's blue eyes. I do want to leave all her other colored eyes. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'm going to take pictures of them. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Alright, you guys, here they are. Lenora now with her moon eyes. I don't know, what do you guys think? I just kind of thought they looked like they had like a little bit of a moon glow. Hold on a second, my granddaughter's wanting in. Okay, anyway, you guys, and then I think Aurora looks really pretty with the orange eyes. I don't know if that was the best choice, but with her supposed to be like the daylight, I thought the orange was the best choice. And then Jubilee, I love Jubilee with these eyes. Look at her, what do you guys think? Anyway, there they are. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, a doll craft. We changed out eye chips. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me that big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next video, bye!